This video will show you how to use Excel worksheet to do some very simple computation. Now, each of these cells in the Excel worksheet, you can store a data. You can also use these cells to do some simple computation. When you do that, or you try to apply an Excel function to do some computation, usually you will start with equal sign. So let's say I want to do 3 plus 5. I start with equal sign and type 3 plus 5. If I hit return, it'll give me the result on that cell. So in A1, cell A1, I just double click it, right? It'll bring back that expression or that formula. Now, what about I want to do a subtraction, right? I want to do 7 minus 2. I type equal. Right? Remember, always start with equal and 7 minus 2. It'll give me the result of 7 minus 2, which is 5. Okay, so that's addition and subtraction. To do multiplication, let's say I want to do 3 times 4. So I start with equal sign and 3 times that multiply. You use shift and 8 to get the asterisk. All right, that's a multiply. And 4. So enter, I get 12, which is 3 times 4. All right. Now I want to do division. The divider is a slash, right? So if I want to do 15 divided by 3, so I type equal 15 and slash 3. That means 15 divided by 3. I hit enter, I got 5, right? So that resolved that division. So that's very easy, right? What about I want to take an exponent, maybe take square of a number, right? So I would start with equal, let's say I want to do 5 square. So 5, to do square, you type shift 6, give you that symbol, and then square is second power, right? So 5 to the second power, that's 25, that's 5 square. If you want a cubic, use 5, this symbol, and then 3. That's 5 to the third power, okay? And I enter, you get 25. What about taking a square root? Okay, so I did do equal square root. You need to use a square root function. That's sqrt. With the open parenthesis, let's say I want to square root 16, so I have 16 here, and then close parenthesis. This means I want to apply square root function to this value 16. Now I hit enter, I get 4. Of course, square root 16 is 4, but Excel can do that for you. You can always go back to each of these cells, right? To actually, if you double click on, you can see the actual formula, right? I'm sorry. If you did something wrong, you regret it, you can always click this cross mark to undo it, okay? You can also here see the formula bar, the information in the formula bar. That gives you the actual formula for each cell. So if I click over here, A5, the formula in there is equal 5 to the second power, right? A4, I have 15 divided by 3 and so forth. Okay. Now you also need to worry about the order of operation while you're using Excel. So for instance, I want to do 19 minus 3, use the result of that divide by 4. How do I do that? I do equal parenthesis 19 minus 3, close parenthesis. So I want to do this first. The result of this is 16. Then I want to divide it by 4. 16 divided by 4, I should get 4, all right? So that's how you do it, right? Parenthesis 19 minus 3 divided by 4, okay? Now you don't want to do this. Equal to 19 minus 3 divided by 4. That's incorrect. This is actually 19 minus 3/4, right? So if you wanted 19 minus 3, the result of that divided by 4, this is not right, okay? You got to do it this way. Parenthesis, so that you want it to do this part first and divide by 4. Okay. Now you can also apply an Excel function on a data that is at a certain location of this worksheet. Right. So let's say I want to do the square root of 4. I can do it this way. Equal to square root. Remember, square root function name is sqrt. Open parenthesis and click on this cell. A7, you have a value 4, right? Close parenthesis, hit enter. This gives you the actual square root of this number, but you're applying an Excel function, square root function, for data at certain location of your spreadsheet. Okay, so this is some basic simple math operation that you can use Excel to do. Actually, Excel is much more powerful than this. I hope you can explore more functions to use in the future.